Darren here, talking today about a topic that's very important. This is for my private coaching group and my one-on-one clients. Just got done to my transformation station. My other trainer was training a client and there was noisy. So I came back to my apartment to shoot this video. It's very important, the topic of starchy carbs. Just got a reminder from one of my clients. She's trying hard, training with weights 3 times a week, doing cardio twice a week, strict nutrition regimen, checking her measurements every week. She's been with me for a while and she's like, I just don't feel very good. I don't have energy. I don't want to get up in the morning. I don't really feel good to work out, and I feel a little depressed. And so we put our eyeballs more closely on her food program. I was traveling. I didn't see her for a couple weeks, and we looked at her food nutrition check-in, found out her starchy carbs were too low. Here's the takeaway. Starchy carbs are the fuel that will allow you to have energy to think and to be able to get through your workouts so you can tighten and tone your body. Starchy carbs are examples are bananas, rices, oatmeals, pastas, potatoes. Those are good sources. The food guide that we give all of our clients and that's attached to this video in the private coaching group is very, very helpful. One column is your proteins on the far left. In the middle is your veggie type carbs, which are basically free calories that you want to combine with each meal on your protein. And on the far right are starchy carbs and actually even recommended amounts. We can talk more about that in detail. But her starchy carb intake was below 50. We just have this phobia in general of starchy carbs. We think we're going to get fat if we eat too many of them. And we have to prove to ourselves, sometimes we have to have someone hold us accountable, that starchy carbs are important. And they're like the logs that you throw on the fire. If you're trying to build up a big fire, the logs are the carbohydrates. When you throw on those logs, you stoke the fire and it can burn hotter and burn more fat. It's your metabolism. You got to have a game plan on starchy carbs. This meal guide will give you a game plan on starchy carbs. Very simply, most fat loss clients, when they start out, they need at least 100 to 150 grams of starchy carbs for the day on days that they train with weights. This food guide will teach you how to cycle your starchy carbs, more on days you work out with weights, a little bit less on days you're active with cardio, and even less on days that you're inactive physically altogether. So the take and this client was looking at other options like hormone replacement, natural bioidentical hormone replacement. See, the thing is, if your starchy carbs are too low and under 100 grams on weight training days for almost everybody's too low, your hormones are going to fall. You're going to suppress your hormones. You're going to feel tired. Your brain's not going to function and think very well because it functions on glucose. So I hope this is a great reminder that you need to have a strategic plan, but to increase your grams of starchy carbs on days that you work out. And as you get closer to your fat loss in inches goals, your metabolism is going to be hotter, and you got to put more logs on the fire in the form of starchy carbs. So there you go. There's some great ammunition for talk in the private group. Let's discuss it down below. Give me a thumbs up or even share this with some of your friends if you think it could help them. Darren Steen, you do have the power to change, to make the rest of your life the best of your life.